Now, Gabrielle Union basically said, if you didn't read that opening post, if I'm making the money and paying the bills, I had a right to cheat on a man. I didn't really have a problem with that mindset. It's just that it says a lot about how masculating money is. So it really makes sense now that this day and age, women who are making a certain amount of money, or if they are corporate women or making millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars, they are seeing it through the eyes of a very masculine mindset. And it goes back to when they're little girls. Your mother will tell you, girl, make sure you got a job and you got your own money so you don't got to depend on no man. And the mindset of men and women are different. When a man makes money, he's making money to provide for his wife and children or for his family. When a woman makes money, she has the goal in mind to make sure she can take care of herself. So we handle financial power differently. And I don't care what it is. When you got a cougar and she got a young man, it'll never last long. Because I don't care how cute he is, how strong his back is. Don't no woman want to be paying no bills, paying all the bills by herself. Now, apparently in her relationship with Dwayne Wade, she has stated she's been under massive stress because Dwayne Wade makes her responsible for 50% of the bills, which I find quite interesting. But in this day and age, brothers, you have to understand that women are just taught a different mindset than men. And when you come into the relationship, I tell you, I'm in all the time, get your money up. Get your money up. And I tell women as well that just because you are financially successful does not entitle you to a man who is just as or more financially capable than you. Because the fact of the matter is most women who have a lot of finances have a very masculine mindset. They usually work in corporate America. They're in the office. They're in charge of things. They're this quote unquote boss chick. And when they come home, it is very difficult for them to turn over and be more feminine and loving and nurturing because they're spending 40, 50, 60 hours a week doing the exact opposite. And that is what the modern woman in many cases has become. And men are turned off by that. Now, in terms of her situation, hey, God bless her, any woman who wants that. But as far as women who are looking to be in relationships with men, I would tell you this. Women start at the top. Men start at the bottom. And for a woman, her window is almost about 20 years. I'm being really nice here. From age 20, it's like somebody gives you $20 million. And every year you lose $1 million. So you got 20 to 30, they waste their time. They're having hot girl summers. They putting all these bodies on top of them. They're living their life, going to Cancun, being wild. And then by 30, you got 10 million left, but now you're starting to say, okay, now I need to settle down. Now I need to find somebody. And then you turn around, you're 35. Now you only got 5 mil left. Now every man you meet and you're talking about, yo, do you want to get married? Da-da-da. You need to understand that the prime time as a woman to get a man is in your 20s to early 30s. After that, you'll find after about 40 years old, it's a wrap. For most part, and I'm not trying to tell you there's a always or never. For the most part, it's a wrap. And for men, you should be on your grizzly all throughout your 20s and 30s to put yourself in position by the time you're 40 where you can make any choice you want. But I would recommend all that time you are in your 20s while you got the energy, while you got the strength, the stamina, because it's unfair. Men start at the bottom. Men start with nothing. And we have to build ourselves up. So the crazy part is when you are strongest, when you are in your best health, unless you're like an athlete or some kind of superstar ball player, you're broke. You're broke. But you can have sex all night. You're thirsty. You want it all the time, but you got no money. So the women don't look at you the same way. And a lot of dudes, unfortunately, make a lot of mistakes. They have babies with different women, and they just kind of throw themselves off. Brothers, stay on your purpose. But for the women out there that are looking for men, that are looking for relationships, I'm going to tell you, men don't care about your money. They really don't. They care about you being nurturing, being loving, kind, and being feminine. And let me tell you, I don't care how much of a boss chick you are, chick, you ain't my boss. And no man of any value is going to deal with a woman coming home talking to him crazy. So think about that. And if she thinks that she has the right, let me ask you that, ladies. Do you think if you paying all the bills, you got the right to cheat? I know men think like that. I know a lot of men think like that. So I don't begrudge Gabrielle Union for thinking that way. But I'm going to tell you this, man. Most men are on a mission to make sure they provide for the woman. A woman's on a mission to make sure she can provide for herself. As they say this all the time, what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine. Pay attention.